Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about something I find offensive, but in the actual sense it's not offensive because it's marriage. Being African, you get the pressure that as a woman, like from a young stage, that your life goal is to get to your husband's house and have kids and become a mother, take care of your family and do all that. So by the time you're 20, 21, in your early 20s to mid 20s, you start getting the pressure from marriage, from your uncles, your aunties, and then some ways from your parents, until maybe you're in your late 20s, early 30s, and then they hit you full force. The problem is, once you graduate from university, you see some of your relations that come for your graduation will give you the insights of so the next celebration we're coming for is marriage. They haven't even asked you if you are the kind of person that wants to get married or you want to find a man and have children. Nobody cares about that. They automatically think that marriage is the best thing. Well, basically, if you look at it from a perspective of a man and a woman, everybody gets the pressure of marriage, not just the female child, but the male child too gets the pressure to get married and do all that. You start wondering if marriage is truly what makes you a complete man or a complete woman. Is it really what makes you successful? You see a man in his early 40s, late 30s, and he's not married, doesn't have a child, and then he keeps getting the pressure of marriage, and maybe he's really doing good in the corporate world or in the business world, like he has everything together, he's successful, but you still make him feel like he doesn't have it all. Then for a woman, you see, from her 20s, you start pressuring her. Parents will start giving instances of, oh, I went to this wedding, or do you know her daughter is married now? Or the son got married to this lady, and their age difference is not much, it's just between, and you keep hearing this thing. They tell you, if you don't want to marry, let's find you a man, or let's find you a woman. They try to make you feel like marriage is really the ultimate goal of your life, but that's not really what it is. Then you look at women that when they gather to talk about someone and they trash talk about someone, basically, then the next question they're going to ask is when they ask, oh, what's she doing now? Here she's working. It's like, oh, what kind of job is she doing? Do you even know what she earns? Or maybe, she's not dressing properly. See her hair, see her clothes, or she has added weight. How did she get here? She used to be skinny. And then the next thing you hear is she married though? You asking the question, are you married? Even if you're married, are you happily married? Because I don't understand why you feel that marriage is what makes the other person happy. Some people are happily single and some people are miserably married and they wish that they could be single. You see, marriage is not about your family, it's not about your aunties, your uncles, or your friends, or whoever that makes you feel like you need to get married. Marriage is about you. And you should never feel like you need to marry to satisfy other people in your life, because at the end of the day, if your marriage works, it's all congratulations to you. If it fails, you're giving people, the same people that pressured you into getting married, that the same people that are going to talk bad about you are going to be like, oh, I'm sure she just can't cook, or she just can't cook clean. And then they say about the man, maybe he can't, he can't do it, he can't father a child, or maybe he chases women too much. But they're both miserable because you have pressured these two people and they got married and become very miserable. So this morning I was talking to a friend and he talked about marriage and God and love and all that, and then he asked me, do I understand the real reason or the purpose of marriage? And I said, well, I wouldn't know because I'm not married, so I can't answer that question. And then he asked me, do I know God's purpose for marriage? And I said, no. He asked me, what is purpose for marriage? And I said, being an African lady, marriage is something I'm supposed to get to at the end of the day. I'm supposed to get married and have kids. Some people might get married because they want companionship. Some people get married because they feel like the husband is going to be the good support for them. Some people can't stand being lonely. And I gave all kinds of excuses, and he said, no. The God-given reason or purpose for marriage is love. He now said, what kind of love does God give you? I'm like, I don't know, real love, true love. He said, unconditional love. And I said, God's love is unconditional. It comes without season. It's something that he doesn't take away from you, no matter how bad you are as a person. His love is always there for you. And he said, that's what marriage is about. giving you unconditional love, God's love. And I was like, well, that makes sense. He says, when you take away God's love from a marriage, you take away the purpose of marriage. And he made sense, because in recent times I've been hearing too many things about marriage. Like, it's becoming like a constant. Every day someone talks about marriage, and it's annoying me, it's irritating me, because I'm thinking I want a few more years to focus on my career, I want to focus on education, I want to improve myself, I want to invest in myself, and then not basically anybody pressuring me to get married though, but people just make side talks and be like, so when do you think you're gonna get married? When do you think this is gonna happen? But he made me understand that if I don't have God's love, which takes your flaws and doesn't look at it, doesn't judge you, sees beyond your beautiful face or whatever, you lose the essence of marriage, and then you're back into getting a divorce, fighting to get custody of your kids, and things are going bad. Now, my advice to you single people is that marriage is not a do or die affair. If you want to get married personally, it's a good thing, and you feel that you're not one of the people that believe in getting married and having children, it's also a good thing. You can focus your energy on other things that make you a better person for you and the world. But do not feel that you need to be married to be a successful person, because you can have other types of success. Success basically depends on your definition of what you mean to be successful. It's not about other people, it's you. So you know how the precious celebrities like Banky W and Nina KJ and the rest of them, and telling them they're single every time they do something on social media? Let them be. Give them the opportunity to find the right person and the right time and marry, because at the end of the day, marriage is not the ultimate. Everything you want to do depends on you. So until next time, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do not also forget to share, because I want other people to hear about this. So until next time, be good.